Hello and welcome to episode 202 of Naija's Geeking Out, your favorite comic book podcast within Naija Twist. We're back, guys. Thank you for joining us again this week. So last week we covered Penguin and Agatha. This week we have the same, but we also have a bonus, and that is in the movie Hellboy, The Crooked Man. So one of us sacrificed himself to go watch this, and I appreciate that. But before we jump into the reviews, let me do a round table. We've got a full house today. Red, how are you doing?
Ready to talk comic book stuff, nothing else.
Slowly, stay focused. Yes, everybody, stay focused. Okay? Right. Today is en route. Today, how are you doing? Can you just today?
I'm doing wonderfully well today. Okay, how are you doing? How was your weekend?
How was
your weekend?
Weekend was good.
We thank God we're here today now. That's important thing.
Yeah.
I don't look in the past. Forward. I look forward. I'm a shark. Yes. Dapo, how are you? Are you well?
Oh, just like today, I'm very, very well.
Okay. All right. That's enough.
Excuse me, please.
Moving on. Yes. You said yeah, fine.
It was a good weekend, very enjoyable weekend, unlike some other people who seem to have a miserable weekend. But I'll wait for today to come and do the honors later on when he's fully ready.
Israel is bombing people. I can imagine those people being miserable. So, yeah. Definitely some people had miserable weekends going by.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Like you.
There was a hurricane in hitting Florida. Our thoughts to them.
No, sorry, the hurricane hit Old Trafford.
That's horrible.
What are you talking about?
The hurricane hit Old
His
Trafford.
map wrong here. Yeah.
Moving on swiftly.
No, we're not moving on yet. We're still on this topic.
Moving on swiftly. So,
Old Trafford. What happened there?
Guys, we have a full distance today. What is all this?
We don't have a full distance. It's just two shows we're talking about. We have time.
Everyone listening to this.
Are you home?
I just get into the comic book stuff.
They can skip. Don't worry. It's fine. We put demarcations in the podcast. Where to skip to.
Don't worry today. We'll be literally references throughout this podcast, this episode. Don't worry.
Exactly.
Right. So, kick us through the show, please.
Thank you.
We have what? Free items. Is it free? Is it free items we have? Okay, 3-0. Okay. Thank you. All right, let's carry on.
Yeah, how do count 3? We said 4. I don't know.
Okay, let's start it off with Hellboy, the Crooked Man. So this movie dropped on Friday here in the UK, but I don't know what the release date is for the US. But yeah, it dropped in limited. Well, I wouldn't even say limited cinemas, but it's not as wide because I generally didn't find it on mine or a few others that were close by. But that I managed to watch this over the weekend. Did you?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
And to be honest,
how's the whole?
Right, so I've got 2 cinemas near me. One is a Sign World, which is quite decent, and one is a View, which has some decent screens and some very bad screens.
Okay. So
I booked this ticket. I decided, you know what, I'm going to go View. It's £4, and so I booked my ticket. And when I was booking it, I just realized.
Anyway, like it's £4 regardless of you don't need a.
Yeah, it's £4. Well, some seats are £4. In that same cinema, you have a £4, £5, £6 seat. But that's the cheapest you get is £4. So I booked a £4 seat. Even when I booked it for sorry?
That's shockingly.
Oh, it is. It's a thing they've been doing more than a year now. They've been doing it for more than a year. They used to be
regardless of the day that you go watch it. It's not like only on Sundays.
Yes.
Okay.
So I popped in, booked but when I was booking it, I realized even the luxury seats, and I put in quotes, were all empty. So I booked the cheapest, and I thought, you know what, I will do Naija.
You're a sneaky one.
No, so I walked in and I sat in the luxury seats.
Yeah.
So just to set the scene, I wasn't really planning to watch this weekend until you mentioned it to me that you're going to watch it. And I thought, okay, you know what, I'll watch it. I've not watched Hellboy in the cinema, I think since the second one.
Decades.
Yeah. And to be honest, going into this, and now for open discussion here, I'm not sure what's the last Hellboy that came out. So
Okay,
the
what
last one I
we did
remember
now.
was the third one. I remember watching 3. This is like around the 5th, isn't it?
How many have there been?
No. There are 4 now. So there were 2 with Ron Perlman, 1 with David Harbour,
and 1. Okay, so I have seen them all. Okay, right.
Yeah.
Okay. So I went in to watch this in the hall. First of all, the hall they used, it was only have 2 showings for the whole day.
Okay.
The only 2 showings. The hall was in the state. It was a bad hall. The chairs were falling apart. The the so-called luxury seats. If I paid premium of £7, I'll still be vexed. I'll be vexed. I was vexed even though I didn't pay that money. And I was sitting in this. I wanted to complain. Then I realized actually you didn't pay for this seat. Why you can't go and complain? Okay. Let me not say anything.
No, Dark Boy, I believe you should have complained regardless. You should have gone to complain and let us hear the story of what happened.
Oh, shit, today. Okay, let's see your ticket.
What cinema is this? The View at
View, View at Lakeside. So they've got about 12 screens. So this is one of the smaller ones, and it was in a bad state. I just couldn't believe it.
Wow.
And there was 5 people in this fraud because I counted. There was 5 of us. And now, so I want to set this in here. I had no expectations for this film. I didn't know what it was going to be, what it's about. I'd had a long day. I'd woken up at 9 that morning, gone out to do some shopping, gone golf, and come back to do some more shopping and went straight to the cinema. So I thought to myself, I'm going to fall asleep, most likely. But so I went and got some Red Bulls and everything. I started watching this film.
Wow. There's
a film called The Blue Ice I watched probably 25 years ago.
Okay.
It has the honor of being the worst film I've ever seen in the cinema.
Called what?
It's called Blue Ice. It had Michael Caine in it. It's I can't remember how old it is. The term blue ice is when a plane flushes the toilet and the water falls down and it freezes in the air, and occasionally it will land in habited areas. So it's called blue ice.
Wow.
This is one of the worst things I've ever seen in the cinema, and I was tempted to leave the cinema even halfway through.
Every day.
Yeah, it was really bad. Today is the first time. Also, not today. I think that film was, it's now officially my worst film I've ever seen in the cinema.
Which one?
Hellboy, the Crooked Man.
Oh wow!
It is bad on an unbelievable level, and I will try. And I was thinking, that boy, is it because you're tired but no, there's no excuse. This film, what this film reminded me of the most is a bad episode of Hammer House of Horror that I used to watch back in the.
I remember that.
In the 80s. It's like an episode. It's
Hammer House of Horror I thought it wasn't bad.
No. This is it's almost like they took a student of film and told him, go and study horror films and come and make your own horror film. We want
with the same budget.
with zero budget, but we want you also to create a character, a horror character to rival the likes of Freddy Krueger, Jason Bruce. So on that topic, actually, I asked my son. I said, "What are your horror icons that your generation? If I asked you to mention 2 horror icons, who do you mention?" Weirdly enough, he mentioned 2 that never even occurred to me, and which was more of a generation thing. So he said, "Slender Man."
Slender Man is a big thing for them.
Yeah, so he said,
but it's not even movie. It's more like a
game. Yes,
urban legend. It's not. Yeah.
So he said Slender Man, and he said, I always get
from Scream.
No, I always forget his name wrong. The Freddy. No.
The Saw guy.
Jason.
No.
Freddy Krueger.
Freddy. It's not Freddy Krueger. It's because of Freddy Krueger. It's what making me forget. This is like it's like a teddy bear. It's like a big teddy bear and an animatronic teddy bear.
Oh yeah, five
Thank
friends
you.
are friends. Something like that.
Yeah. So those are his two.
Okay.
Those are ones so I thought, oh, okay. If it's someone my generation, we'll be talking Jason Moose, Freddy Krueger. Anyway, you can see this character was meant to be this crooked man.
Yes. Wow.
I'll give you a summary of the film. There's not much in this film. The summary of the film is Hellboy is sent on a mission with this lady agent. They're meant to escort a possessed spider. There's a possessed spider.
Spider.
It's a spider. It's possessed by a demon. So they're escorting this on a train to somewhere where they can secure it.
Okay.
So the opening, like you have, when Bond movies have this opening action scene.
A cold opening, yeah.
Yeah, cold opening, yeah. So this is like kind of like the cold opening.
Yeah.
I suspect this spider, something goes wrong, the spider escapes, kills one agent, and the two and what's his name? Hellboy and this the female G agent are the main characters, the main heroes in this story. Yeah. And the other agents there were just fodder for this scene to die. So this spider escapes, it grows big, kills people, can grow small, it does all that sort of stuff. The whole train gets wrecked. It's a good opening piece scene, action. I thought, okay, fair enough.
Okay.
They roll into the woods.
Okay.
And the spider gets small and escapes through a drainage. So these two are now stranded in these woods. Yes. Now, like these woods, I'll describe it the way my friend Duke would always describe rural America. It's some backwater place, redneck country. Yeah. You know your typical woods. There's some the houses are not even houses. They're like random sheds in the middle of the woods. So they find a way. They lost and they try to find a way, and they come to this place, and there's this woman there, and they ask, "Oh, can we use your phone, please?" And by the way, this film is set in 1959.
Okay.
1959. Can we use your phone? And the woman's, sarcastically, I have funny, I like that part. She goes, "Oh, yeah, it's in the back, right next to my color TV and my Hoover." Where do you think you are? Randomly, as they come to this place, this woman in this house, it just happened, just by pure coincidence, that. Well, actually, no. Let me not be unfair to the film. They did say that spider got aggressive when they got to this area and escaped. That there's something that triggered the spider.
Okay.
So there was a kind of explanation as to why that there's something around that area that triggered that event.
Okay.
When it got to this house, there was a kid there in this house who was possessed. Your normal exorcist kind of possession, just randomly there. I thought, that's a bit of a coincidence, but
Oh, was that the trigger?
No, well, you soon find out this whole area as bad mojo, and I'll explain, what I mean by bad mojo.
Okay.
So as Hellboy and the lady are trying to help this kid, well, Hellboy's not, Hellboy's do this normal sort of like, I don't give a F.
Yeah.
Attitude. The Jew was going, no, we need to help this kid. A third character appears, and he also is going to be one of the main characters. He just turns up, and I remember I wrote his name down. His name is Tom Farrell. Because they kept on repeating.
The series or in
no, the character is called Tom Farrell.
Tom Farrell, okay.
And the reason why I wrote it down is because when you're watching a show and they keep on calling out a person's name in full, so like it's significant. So I think, is this somebody from the Hellboy comics that I should know? And I'm not very,
gotcha.
They keep saying, "Oh, Tom Farrell. Oh, Tom Farrell." It's not like saying, "Oh, Tom." I'm saying, why are you repeating? Yeah. So I thought, I took a note. Yeah, that I'll go and check. This guy turns up, and he used to live in this thing. He was chased away, and he's only come back after many years. Literally, he also came back at this moment in time. So he walks in, and he sees this possessed kid, and he seems to know a lot about how to help them. He's almost like a local rural John Constantine type character, but American version. But he's world weary. He's not a happy lad at all. So he comes in, helps this guy. I don't cut long story short. This whole area is full of witches.
Okay.
So there's a lot of witches in here who seem to have taken over the town, and all the normal people have just legged it. So all the people left are just old women. Well, not old women haggard witches, and they basically try to sacrifice people to this urban legend called the Crooked Man.
The Crooked Man. Okay.
Yeah, it's not an urban legend for very long, but he appears very quickly. You know, yeah. And he does this thing where who remembers when Wanda Maximum first appeared in Avengers, and she did this thing where this little jerky thing,
very sped up.
Yeah.
Like I know.
So
it's a cheap ploy. Yeah.
So Crooked Man had this kind of movement, and then every now and then he'll do this thing like, and you hear his neck. Crack. Yeah. So that is his crookedness. He looked a bit weird. It's a man, ugly looking man. That was it. The rest of the film is just basically we get introduced a pastor type character. You know those pastors who try to exercise demon.
The local pastors, yeah.
Yeah, local pastor. One of them stops in. We have witches coming in fighting. Honestly, this film, it was about 90 minutes. It felt like 3 hours to me. I was, oh, please be done with this. There's a lot of repeated. They had this, and they did something that, again, I'm thinking this is a student. I need to go and check who directed this. When they got to this wood, this cabin, right, and they started talking about the Slender Man, they said, "Oh, guys, we're safe. All these people they don't have power until it gets dark, and that we still got quite a few hours of light left." Immediately make that statement. This one just goes down. Dark. Yeah, they just when it's dark in this film, the film turns to black and white. So the film is literally black and white.
That's a stylistic choice.
Yes. So the film is mostly black and white for most of it because a lot of the film happens at night. So the beginning is color and the end is color for 90%. And it's
interesting choice.
The music. It's like somebody's going, oh yeah, every time we need to play this haunting music. It was irritating. It was constant throughout. You know, normally when, in my mind, you build suspense, then you play a bit of music there. But if something's always there, it loses any sense of substance. It just becomes annoying. They did that. And as I was watching it, you got this guy. They did jump scares.
Okay.
But again, the jump scares was constant. You had a jump scare every other minute. No, that's not how jump scares work. You got to like have calm moments where we don't expect a jump scare. Let us calm down, and then you boom. Yeah. No, it was just boom, 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 boom. It was terrible. The film was terrible. I'm watching this and I'm thinking, God, I'm not even asleep.
How was the action in this film?
The action. Is that what you're saying?
Because it doesn't sound like there's a lot of action apart from the stars.
No. All these scenes, I'm talking about these jump scares, they're fighting these witches. These witches are coming in, they're fighting them. And at one point, I don't know how to describe it. At one point, there's a shovel, and they bless it with a cross. They pour this water in it, and you can see a glowing cross on it. And that was one of their main weapons. They were using to whack.
A shovel?
Yeah, a shovel with a glowing cross on the business end of it. And they were smacking.
Yeah.
This, it's bad. It's really bad. And I think I admit, if I remember when I was watching it, I forgot I watched the third one, but you're right, I've seen the third one. If I remember, I liked the first one a lot. I think I remembered. I think I enjoyed the second one a bit of a fun romp. The third one, I didn't mind it. I don't think any of those would have scored in my mind less than 6 over 10. Some would have got a 7+. Some would have got a 6. Fair. This one cannot get more than a 2, and I rarely do this for films. It cannot.
That's a 2 out of 5. Let's be clear.
No, out of 10.
Sorry, 2 out of 10. Sorry, 2 out of 10. Let's be clear. Yes, that's what
it cannot get more than 2 over 10. So yeah, in terms of where we rate here, that would be a 1 over 5. That is how bad it is. And what makes it annoying is the Hellboy guy. I didn't even mind him. I thought, but there was just nothing to the story. There was nothing to really enjoy. It was tedious. That's the word. It was a tedious film to get through.
Wow.
Very, very tedious. There's one
I
scene
mean-
that's one thing they did, which could be really good. And I think it's okay. I feel like it's the most. I want to use the right word. It was the most unique thing for me in the scene. The witches, when the witches can change into animals, but
Okay.
they almost don't change into animals. It's like the animal comes out of them, and then there's a bag of skin, just on the bed, and you literally see like.
Okay.
So one of them, I think I don't know whether it's a ferret or a skunk. I'm not very good at animals. It comes out of the mouth in a very, very kind of really disgusting manner. Yeah, and I thought, oh, this, I like that bit a bit. And then when they come back into, it also come back into the move, and then you see the body filling out. Yeah, so they had that kind of. That was not too bad.
Are they really witches or are they animals who walk?
No, they seem to be witches who sold their soul to this. So this crooked man type, this it takes people's souls, and then they're like coins. They become coins in his hands. So he's full of coins.
Okay.
In the end, when they defeat him, he falls apart, and you got coins everywhere. And there's one person who soul goes back because they
so basically like Scott Pilgrim, like when he beats you, you just turn.
No, exactly. Yeah, where pring, like the arcade game. Yeah. Yeah, a horror version of that.
So
I watched it and I said to myself, I'm tired. I'm suffering myself. And whose idea was this? It's Kex, and that guy is not at home in his bed sleeping.
Remember when he said he was going to watch? What did I say?
No, but I've not seen any review. I've not seen any review of this. Up to now, I've not seen any review. So I was shocked. Kex, please tell me, did you know? Have you heard any reviews of it before?
No, I've heard the reviews are bad. I mean, the reviews I've read, or I've read about 2 reviews, and they're really, really, really.
So you said that with that.
I was going to watch it, but you know what? I think subconsciously there was a part of it that I was like, let me get this guy back. But honestly, I wanted to watch it so that I would give a review of it, and I wanted it to do well. To be honest with you, I wanted it to do well. But let me just talk quickly about the director here, who I've just
go on, please.
His name is Brian Taylor,
right.
And let me read through his filmography here. He did Crank with that Jason Statham film.
I remember that film. Shit.
Yeah, he did Crank 1 and Crank 2, High Voltage. He did Gamer. Do you remember this movie, Gamer, with Gerard Butler?
I remember.
It's a 2009 film. Yeah.
Gamer. I think GAY.
No.
AMER.
Gamer.
Okay.
Game, yeah. It's a sci-fi film where it's like a Running Man type film. Right. Except the people at home can control the people in the arena. Running Man arena. Something like that. So Gamer, he did that in 2009. He wrote Jonah Hex. He directed Ghost Rider Spirit of Vengeance. So this guy has
he's consistent.
He has he has a history. He's consistent in his BS. He directed this movie, this series, Happy. I don't know if you guys ever saw this on Netflix, which I really liked. By the way, it's based on a graphic novel with Morrison.
Is this not
the one with the guy from Law and Order? Is it Law and Order? No, SVU.
What's the concept of the show?
It's a guy who's like a PI or a former cop, and he has this imaginary friend. It's like it's an ultra violent this thing, and the imaginary creature that he sees is a cartoon unicorn that swears and stuff like that. Okay. His daughter too sees the same creature. Okay, yeah. Honestly, I liked it a lot. Okay. It was on Netflix. And then he did one more thing. Okay, sorry, Hellboy the Cook. I apologize. Hellboy the Crooked Man is his latest venture. So it seems that
it's latest atrocity. You mean?
No, yes. I mean, he did Ghost Rider: Spirit of Vengeance. So I mean,
no, this is in a weird way.
Yeah,
I wish you guys watch it just to make sure that I'm not being too harsh on this.
I don't think you are.
I am saying this is the worst film that I don't think it's the worst film or whatever, but it's the worst film I've ever paid money to watch.
We paid money to watch Thor: Love and Thunder, please.
This is way worse. They're not even the same level. I'm telling you now. This is way.
Okay.
It's the worst I've ever seen in the cinema.
We are grateful. We are grateful.
I honestly, I feel cheated. I feel cheated that I'm the only one who's going to watch this. I want somebody else to watch this.
I'm not going to watch it.
No, thank you very much.
Watch it.
Checks.
I'll download it.
Actually, Kex should watch it. Yes.
I will watch it.
Please.
I will watch it. How I watch
Kex,
it? But I will watch it.
We're not doing times. You can watch it times 3 on 3x.
And the thing is, it's 90 minutes, but it felt. I kept looking at my watch. I want to get out of here.
That's bad.
That's how I
So
felt.
I'm reading it here, and it says Taylor expressed his intentions to reset the film series and depict a younger and wandering version of Hellboy with a folk horror influence similar to the comics.
Yep.
So Taylor also confirmed the film will be R-rated in order to embrace the dark and scary and violent and adult elements of the comic books. So yeah, clearly he wanted a kind of, like he said here, like a folk horror.
Yeah.
Go and investigate this thing, because the BPRD, is that what they're called? The agency that he belongs to.
BPRD. Yeah.
That's basically what they do. But it's just unfortunate that this is bad.
I mean, if that little blurb fits what the film is. It's just not good. It's just not good.
I mean, it's got 25% on Rotten Tomatoes. Like 25% is
that really? I don't know. Yeah, okay. I think
it's too high.
I'm trying to. That's how I was going to say that.
But what was the box office takings? I'm sure it's probably bad too.
Less than 900,000.
Whoa.
Well, there's nobody. To be honest, I don't think there's been a lot of blurb for this.
There's no marketing.
Yeah, there was 5 people. Let me tell you, there's 5 people in the cinema. Me, 2 couples. One couple, they went to the far end seat, right in the corner at the back. You know what they're doing? They didn't come to watch the film, and the other was in front of me.
So 3 people came to watch the movie.
Yeah, 3 of us came to watch the movie.
3 people came to watch, and then one, a couple
2 came to look for someone that wouldn't distract them.
Yeah,
exactly. To be fair, but £8 is cheaper than getting a hotel room, so that's probably what different. Yeah,
I agree.
All right, I apologize. I will watch this on streaming.
So, I mean, for our listeners out there, I'm scoring this now just to repeat myself. A 1 out of 5 is my rating.
This still sounds a bit generous. Okay.
I will also add a health warning. Do not pay for this. If you pay for this, then you're a fool. I'm saying that now. If you want to watch it, out of the interest, as a student of film, yes. Wait till it's out. Yeah. Wait till it's out on I don't know, streaming for free, or I don't know. Some people I've heard of. Some people talk about this weird thing called the high seas. I don't know what that means. But if anybody, and I'm honestly be here, if anybody watched this film, I think it's a very good film. Honestly, I want you on this podcast. And I want you to bring along what you're smoking when you watched it as well, please. Because I would love to just ask questions. Because sometimes, maybe
normally I will take that challenge up and just be contrary and go and watch the film just to find good things in the film to talk. But I think I'm older and wiser now, so I'm just going to bed.
What now?
Well, I know.
Wiser. I didn't say wise. Wiser.
I'm relative. I'm going to go and find.
I wouldn't even use wise.
Okay, less foolish.
I want to find the positive review of this. I'm going to go online and look for a positive review and see what that person says.
What the person saw.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Dapo, for your sacrifice.
Wait, before we go off, Dapo, are you saying you cannot find one single positive thing in the movie? not the acting, not the cinematography, not even
Since,
not one single positive
right,
thing.
so no. There is. I'll mention a couple of things that I thought were okay. The opening fight scene was not bad. It's generic as F. The big spider fight. It wasn't great, but it's not. I wouldn't say it was terrible. But it's not something that I just think the Hellboy actor was okay. I think he had growth. I mean, he's no Ron Perlman, but he was okay. I had no issue with him. To be honest, I think the acting overall was okay. I think the girl was a bit of a eye candy type.
I have a question.
The best scene. Let me just finish last bit. I think the best thing, if I was the best thing about the film, I think was the scene of their inner skunk of that witch lady coming out, and when it came back in for me.
So my question, I know you were trying to run us through this movie, but I missed what happened to the spider and what happened to the crooked man.
No.
Did the spider become crooked man, or what happened?
No. So the spider was triggered by passing through that neighborhood.
Oh, that's it. So
cross the train. In the end, they did at the very last bit. They said, "Oh, by the way, I've caught the spider again."
So once the spider goes through that zone, it's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
No. They lost the spider.
Yep. Then they set
in the woods.
Yeah.
So then the whole story, the main story started. When that finished, that spider came out. They found the spider. The spider is still a possessed demon.
Yeah.
But they recaptured it, and they're now going to transport it back to where it was.
I get.
But it was meant to be dormant. They had put it in a dormant state, but it woke up when it passed through.
But
backwaters, American, rural, Duke's.
We heard it the first time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I took him out. In the end, when they defeated him, he basically fell into a pile of coins.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm sorry. I know it sounds weird, but that means like he relinquished those souls. Did they do anything?
Yes. So there was one particular soul that kid in the beginning. So they kind of saved that soul, but the rest of the coins were on the floor. So I don't know. Are those people dead and the souls the coins were just littered on the floor? Oh no, sorry. Actually, a lot of those witches started recovering. Sorry, when it was defeated. But they had memories of the atrocities they had committed.
Okay, so were they good witches that were corrupted by the
I will not say good witches because I think they
people that were corrupted by witchcraft. Okay.
No, I think they willingly gave their soul. They gave their soul for power and hence.
Imagine Little Mermaid, people going to Ursula, and when she busts into those little things, those little souls coming back to become mer people.
Yeah. They started to fly out.
So they gave up. They switched or they bargained their souls for power.
And to be fair, actively, I lost interest in the film halfway through. I was just like this.
Look, we don't blame you at all. So
and then, when the fights were happening, okay. So that's it. I don't want to go too long with this. I think I spent 30 minutes too much in this 33 minutes before this.
No, I appreciate your sacrifice. Genuinely. Okay, so do we want to go to Agatha first next, or
let's get to that very quickly. We shouldn't spend 30 minutes on that.
Okay. So Agatha all along episode 3 through many miles of tricks and trials. So this we resume where we stopped at episode 2. Agatha and her coven are walking along the something road, the magic road, the forbidden road, whatever.
Witch's road.
The witch's road, yes. Which will, at the end of the witch's road, is supposed to grant you your heart's desire, something like that.
Yep.
Or what you most desire, something like that. Then they come to their first trial, which they end up in a kind of suburban home.
Correct.
Type thing. All their clothes have changed. It's a very housewives of whatever of Wisteria Lane. What was it that we're talking about? You said very, all of them are kind of very wifely, like Stepford wives, all dressed up and they look very different. And then they come across a riddle there that basically tests their wits, as well as it also enforces that look, Agatha cannot be trusted as one of them. In fact,
go on. No, you can.
No, I was going to say that they specifically even told the boy not to trust Agatha. We are told a little bit more about something that she might have done, where she apparently gave up her child or baby for the Darkhold. But we don't know how true. Yeah.
Right. Sorry. So when that scene happens,
we remember John Scratch.
and you didn't know that what they were trying to do there. That didn't hit you in the face. Red, did you not?
The what?
When they were talking about what she did, the child, was it not obvious that they were talking about that?
That's him. That's
they're planning to him.
Yeah.
That's not her child.
Okay.
The tin. Okay. Well, so I'm not. I thought. Go ahead.
Yeah.
No, I was about to say, in an intelligent show, this is too obvious.
It's too much of. It's too obvious. It's
too obvious. But Kex, that is if the show was actually intelligent. I don't have that hope. Like, I'm not so sure.
So you think it's not what they're doing? You think that this is like literally this is her child? That they were trying to photograph from episode 3 of 9 episodes?
Yes. Like, Kex, I won't be shocked. That's where I am. I wouldn't be shocked if it's that child. If it's a different TV show, a normal TV show I'm watching, I'll be with you 100% that this is a red herring. It's so obvious. It can't be possible.
It's too obvious now.
Yes.
Okay. I might be I might be overestimating the intelligence of the show. I think that might be it.
Exactly.
So they get into a spot of trouble where they are now locked in the house. They cannot find their way out, and they're now on a timer as well, right? So the clock started ticking. It did. The clock started ticking after the doors locked, and then there was a bottle of wine and a riddle. Where they had to drink the wine, and then I think I got it wrong.
When they drank the wine, I think that's when
when the clock started.
No, when they figured out the riddle was the wine.
Yeah,
that's when they started, because then they had to drink it.
Yeah, then they had to drink it. Yes, sorry. Yes. That's right. And the Green Witch, and I put this in air quotes, her neighbor, who is a gardener, is the first person to drink the wine because she's been stressed out. She's out of her depth. She's not a witch. She just came over for like wine and cheese, and she's stuck on this adventure that she didn't want to be a part of. So they now realize that they've been poisoned, where they have these face swellings. Guys, please, Red, what did you think about the face swelling whole
finish? I'd like to talk about the whole show.
Some rather cartoonish early 90s ludicrous rap video type face swellings. They look like Mad TV or something, but anyway. So they now have to cook up.
A quick one on the face swelling. I'm hearing it's prosthetics, not CGI, that they use for it.
Are you serious? Was that not obvious?
Yeah, it looks like it now.
No. So it explains why it's so bad. Like that.
No, it doesn't.
Intentional.
No, it doesn't.
Maybe it's intentionally to look like that.
Oh no. It's funny. It's meant to be funny, not horrific. It's a caricature, not supposed to be scary.
Right. They're like spitting image puppets.
Yeah, it was meant to be funny. It just wasn't. So now they have to. What's the name of the black lady? She's not a divining witch. She's
the
like
potion
lady. Yes. So she now has to determine what kind of poison that they've been given, and then
so basically this was her test, really.
Yeah, this was her. Yeah, fair enough. Exactly. This was a potion test. Yeah. So by using household chemicals and objects, she was able to prepare an antidote. Before they died, they had 30 minutes, and during these 30 minutes, the house gets surrounded by water. They find themselves underwater. Jesus. Okay, they solve the riddle. All of them take the poison. All of them take the antidotes.
Yeah.
The oven opens up, which is the escape hatch back to the road. They get on the, they all slide through, and then at the very end, they realize that the first person who drank the poison, who was the gardener lady, the neighbor, they didn't had the antidote in time, so she died. First off, I want to say I'm sorry. Last week I said nobody's going to die in this show, so they definitely proved me wrong. Somebody's already dead.
Are you sure she's dead?
I don't really care, but it's just easier to just say no vex. Nah, I can't think where these people are going because they're not. I don't know. So it ends with
because
I would say just to go back to the beginning when we were talking about the Green Witch. So we know the Green Witch is the lady she fought in the beginning.
Yeah, Aubrey Plaza.
Yeah, that was the name on the list.
Yeah.
Obviously, we know Agatha just tried to fudge it by bringing this lady in. Yes. What I don't understand, what doesn't make sense to me logically, is you're on this witching. So what's it called, the Witch's Road? You've done it before. Apparently, you know how lethal it is if you don't do it properly.
Has she done the Witch's Road before?
Yes. Yeah, she's
that's how she got. That's how she got the dark hold, and that's where she sacrificed her son.
Okay.
So she's meant to be basically a legend for being. But the way she's acting on this version of it, hang a minute, are you being a bit, like unless she knows, because she's done it before, maybe she knows the tricks around it, and her not drinking the wine bit was, until she was forced to drink it by the, I guess, because the cop.
Yeah, I wanted to come to you on that point.
Okay. Yeah,
I'm not drinking the wine bit. Yeah. At first, I was like, okay, she's not drinking the wine because she knows what is going to happen.
Yeah.
But that doesn't make sense because if she knows what's going to happen, she knows she's going to be forced to drink it.
Unless first time round she just drank it and didn't realize. That's the only headcanon that maybe in the first time when they had something similar to that, she drank it. And now she remembered the effect. Oh, I'm just not going to drink it. I'm not realizing, if I don't drink it, it will keep. I don't know. But I just find it a bit strange that she's not. She's trying to constantly almost cheat away. I don't know if you say cheat away or.
Because she's not trying to. But she's not doing it successfully.
Yeah, but I think she's that kind of character. She's that kind of female Loki-esque character that always tries to subvert like the right way of doing things. Like she will always try to steal your own meat or try to. I think that's what we're trying to understand, that she's a rogue character. She will not try to do things the right way if she can get away with doing it the wrong way. She doesn't.
Yeah, but Kex, the problem with this one is that she's not doing it successfully
at all.
If it's that she's able to open a door or do some kind of trickery that passes the wine to somebody else to drink, or she does some kind of way to subvert it in her favor, I would be fine with that.
Yeah.
It should show skills of someone that has gone through this test before. But like what she's doing, it doesn't feel like someone who has gone through the test before. If you know what I mean. It's like she's acting as if she has gone through it, but it doesn't feel like that.
But I think the test is not the same each time.
Yeah,
I don't think it's the same.
Maybe.
No.
Okay.
I certainly don't.
It shouldn't be.
If you pass it once, then I think it changes. So because it will determine, like it will change depending on who you are with. You know, it can't be the same.
Yeah, but see, the other thing is nobody else has survived apart from her on this road.
I wasn't even aware of that, So this is that bit is interesting to me, that she's the only person who's ever survived it. Okay. So so Red, did you want to say something about
yes? So that was to the left. That was to the top left of my screen here. So I'm asking Dakbo
directly. Look at me, Kuro.
Yeah, looking at Dakbo.
Yeah. I'm here. Yeah, yes.
What do you like about this show?
It's straight up. I'm actually still enjoying it. I enjoy it, but yes, but I'm not enjoying it to the level I thought I was. I thought I was going to enjoy this towards like WandaVision episodes 3 to 7 or 8 level.
So before you answer that, right? So
go on.
Catherine Hahn, Agatha, the person, the actress, the character.
Yeah. The hottie.
Shit. Okay. I don't like any one of them. what she's acting as, how she's acting, even the whole deviousness and can't be trusted. Loki does it. No, Loki does it. I've seen people. I've seen other characters.
I would actually agree with you that she's not even acting as sly as she did in WandaVision.
She's
in WandaVision.
Yeah.
There was a bit more
seriousness. There's some slapstick.
I don't know. Like an element of, you know, when she did that review to Wanda in a basement.
Yeah.
That element of, oh, I'm dropping the axe now.
Yeah.
This is who I am.
Yeah.
I've not seen that version of her yet.
I don't think it's coming.
What I've seen is almost like okay, I'm trying to be clever, but I'm doing it in a bit of a slapdash manner. I'm not, honestly, in that test, I just thought she was not serious. And it kind of, I'm thinking, is there something I'm missing here?
It's annoying. It's she's not selling it. I'm sorry.
And everybody else who came on the road with her, and this is why everybody else who came on the road with her is taking it way more seriously, and they did not want to come. She was the one who wanted to come, yet they're now more invested than she is. So I'm not sure what's going on.
One thing I'll say about Agatha is that it feels like she's acting the meme from after the show that became very popular. Like acting the Agatha character herself. Yeah. So if she feels so much like a caricature than a real it's like I thought, like, for the first episode we talked about, maybe because she's inside the spell, that's why she's acting like that. But she's still acting exactly the same way, and it's becoming annoying to watch.
I see.
It's very annoying to watch.
I'm fully expecting, and I say this now, I'm fully expecting I can't remember what the episode is in WandaVision. A basement level turn. I'm expecting that hoping, because if it doesn't, if this is what we get throughout, I'll kind of be pissed.
So what you have?
Why are you see a basement level turn?
What has given you that indicator that it's going to?
Because I can't, because this character is a bit too.
What you have right now is Dorothy and the Lion.
It's a Wizard of Oz.
Headed to Oz. I don't think it's going to get better.
Okay, we'll see. I'll judge it if it doesn't.
Okay.
Remember your bet with cakes, as you're judging.
No, don't worry. My bet is safe.
We pinned it to the group.
Yeah. My bet is safe. I've got some sites already.
So there is this, and to speak on her acting, there's this thing she keeps doing with her mouth.
Yeah,
like she kind of with her mouth, which is supposed to be like a funny thing, which it's quite annoying. I mean, she's clearly supposed to be funny, but I'm also wondering where she keeps trying to escape from the group, and I'm wondering, where would you go?
Yeah, this is what I don't understand what she's doing.
But for that, I think there might be some backdoor. No, I think there's a way. So they're following a song, right? I'm not convinced that song tells the whole story. There's an out somewhere that she knows. That's what I think. That she's aware of. So that song, anybody, that song is probably not going to get you to where you want. I think I think there's an out somewhere that she knows, and she's trying to circumvent somewhere. That's what I think. That's the only thing that will make sense.
What do we think about the individual witches? So let's do a quick run through of the witches. There are not many of them. There are like 5 of them, and I just want to. We've got the protection witch, the Asian lady whose mom. She doesn't know what happened to her mom, so I think she's like a hereditary witch, right? Her mom used to be a witch or something, and her mom used to be a rock star.
Yeah.
Famous. And so she's on here to find out. Her motivation is at the end of the road, she wants to find out what happened to her mother. I don't mind her. I mean, there's not much.
She's currently wallpaper. She's not doing anything.
Yeah, exactly. I think I just like her. Not as if she's done something that has been like gangastic.
Yeah.
There's the divination witch who I don't like.
Fair enough. She's
the one I like the most.
She's my favorite.
Yeah,
she's my favorite as well.
She's the one with the most character there.
Yeah, she's my favorite by a mile.
Okay,
yeah.
I don't like her.
Whereas
and she wants to know her future or something. What's her motivation? I can't remember. And what's her
fate or something?
Pot of gold. What? Yeah, to know her fate or something.
Prevent her fate.
Yeah.
Maybe she knows her fortune and she wants to change it, or get her fortune powers back.
She's seen something. And
Got it. That would make sense. Okay. Then we have the potion witch who has lost her powers, right?
Yes, correct. Yes.
But only does potions. So
yes,
they always like disrespect or dismiss her that all you know is like formulas and potions, right? You don't really.
Yeah.
So she wants to.
She lost her powers, and she forgot the basics. So as a potion, even without power, you should be able to know which is potions. But apparently she relied too long on her powers. She's forgot the basics, which is why a lot of her stuff were causing issues for people, and she's faking it. So all her stuff is junk. They're not even basic potions.
I see what you mean.
So when they told her to make that potion, I think there's a scene where someone said, "Okay, you studied the basics now. Just go back to the basics."
Yeah, there was something she forgot. There was something she forgot. Yeah.
We know her from something else.
I don't.
I know her from Home Economics, which is a comedy with Topher Grace.
Okay,
yeah, it's very, very good comedy that got cancelled.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say Dr. Omar will approve.
Dr. Omar who?
Dr. Omar would approve.
Red's mentor.
Not really. I mean, yeah.
I think she's okay. I don't.
The haircut drops too many points for me. The shot. Drops too many points for me. So, but I see it. But
what about character-wise? What do you think about her character-wise?
I'm not sold on the story.
I don't mind. Too generic.
Yeah, same.
She's
too generic. I don't like it.
Yeah,
she's okay. She's just like the sassy character.
She doesn't stand out.
Yeah.
Like she has all these generic traits, but like there's no hook to her character for me to say, okay, I get that I like you.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Sorry, did you want to say something that one?
No. I was just gonna say. So if I'm listening to all the witches, I'm not gonna talk about the kid. So for me, my favorite is the definition lady first.
Okay.
High above there. Now the other two, I like the look of the Asian lady. Like she's got this weird punk look.
Yeah, I think it's her look that I like actually.
She's got a motivation in terms of mom, but I've seen nothing from her. Personality wise, she's almost done nothing. At least in this episode, we saw more of the potion lady doing her thing, in the magic game. But
this was the potion lady's episode. So so this was her episode. Okay, then the boy now. So the sigil across his mouth, we still don't know much about it.
So they threw in fan fiction in their fandom there. They threw in Mephisto.
Yeah, Mephisto.
Yeah. So that's true.
So now the sigil, when it comes across its mouth, it's an M. Could that be? I don't know. I think they're doing that intentionally. Like
that's why I said Mephisto from last week episode. Now that's because of that.
Yeah.
I'm not going to fall into this Mephisto thing again.
So
it's not. No, definitely not.
But my question is, they're clearly preventing him from saying something that they don't want somebody to hear. I'm guessing that person they don't want her to hear is Agatha. That's how I'm.
But everybody else cannot hear it.
Yeah, everybody else. Yeah, it's affecting everybody around her because I guess if they can hear it, they can tell her as well. So if you try to say anything that might give away, who he is. Yeah,
all we know about him is that he's from Eastview, Westview, Eastview. Like that's weird.
Yeah, that is very weird. That is very weird.
That is like there's something going on there.
Yeah, that is.
But his backstory, whenever he tries to give his name and backstory, we can't hear it.
Yeah. Okay.
That is very weird.
Yeah.
One point for you that is not Agatha's kid. This is one point I'll give you.
Go on.
Is that when he was giving his backstory to Agatha.
Yep.
And his mouth was moving. It wasn't giving the kind of person that is telling you, "Oh, I'm your child." Kind of backstory.
He might not know.
He might not know.
I don't think he knows.
Then why can't he tell her?
No. Sorry, we don't know what he was saying. He might have been saying that, I'm from an orphanage down the town.
Yeah.
I don't know who my parents. We don't know because all we hear is like,
it might be something that might clue
today. He clearly does not know he's because when they were saying that story about Agatha giving her son up for, he did not. It was oh wow.
He was shocked.
Yeah. If that was if he felt that was his mom, he would have reacted differently to that.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, he doesn't know.
But then, what kind of story would he have that somebody won't want Agatha to
I've
hear?
got a feeling. Okay, and again, just randomly thinking about how
Yay!
maybe whatever he says might trigger some memory blocks in the mom. Because assuming, let's assume he is her son. She clearly doesn't recognize or doesn't know that either. So that to me means maybe there's some magic spell that's cloaking both from each other, and the more he talks, he might unravel it. I'm just making up stuff here. You know.
I don't think this boy is.
What would be shocking? Wait, can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Did Audrey Plaza's character, the Black Heart, did she see the kids?
Yes.
No.
Yeah, she did.
Did she? He was in the basement
of the house.
Did she see him?
No, when they first fought.
Yeah, he was tied up in the closet, right?
I want to see her reaction to him. I was wondering whether she's part of the. She's the one who did it.
Episode 1.
Yep.
When Agatha was interrogating him, she was in
the back,
Sorry, she was. Yeah.
I was watching them.
Behind the mirror,
yeah, behind the mirror, exactly. So she was looking at them. So I suspect that.
Yeah.
By the way, isn't Black Hearts?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to Google this. Black Hearts Marvel.
It's a character called Black Hearts.
There's a character called Black Hearts.
Yeah.
I don't know whether
I think it's Mephisto's son, isn't it?
Black Heart is. You're right. He is. Wait, yeah, I think you're right. Powerful demon, blah blah blah. Okay, he's a guy, but powerful demon, blah 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 blah. Black King, demon.
So it's
creates a son, Black Heart, from the energy of accumulated evil.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's the one with Sun Ghost Rider. It's the one with Sun Ghost Rider too, right?
That's the Ghost Rider.
Yeah, correct. Yes.
Like Ghost Riders, one of Ghost Rider's villains. Okay, is there anything else that stood out in this episode that I want to cover, or
no?
That was not answered my question.
What's your question again? Sorry.
What is it about Catherine Hahn or that just tickles you?
So, Aga, you want me to explain to you how the birds and the bees work, or what? I don't understand what kind of question is that.
You're the only one seeing these birds and the bees. Nobody else. Nobody else.
All the more for me.
Okay, so let's jump right into grading this one then. Okay, that's fine.
Yes.
Reg?
To rate it?
Yes, out of 5 stars.
It's a 2.2.
Okay. Today?
A 2. This was a chore to watch.
Now, what do you want to go?
Yeah. And to be honest, I've struggled with this one. I struggled with trying to score this one because I think it was worse than the first 2. Not worse in that it was one whole episode about a riddle.
I like that you're trying to shalaye.
I am.
That's what you're going to get.
You know why this was
people have done bottle episodes and it's been great.
Yeah, but here's my biggest worry. This is the first bottle episode they did. If I'm going to get anything, each of those other witches are going to get one episode like this as well.
Yep.
Yes.
That's what you're getting.
So if it was this level, it's not better than that, I would be pissed. So to me, this is like
it will be very degree. There will be very.
How many more witches are there?
We should get one. Well, look at if you look at
and the Green Witch is dead.
Yeah.
No, she's not.
There will still be an episode.
Yeah. No, we'll get back at. She will come in. Yeah. So I'm sure she's still
I'm almost sure this woman is not dead.
Okay. Can I be very honest? I really don't care. So it's kind of difficult.
Yeah.
But yeah, she might.
Well, fair enough. I actually like her. I think she added.
The show has to be
I liked her. It's just
she added more life than all the witches.
The show has to be, how will I put now, very, very bad for her to be dead this early. Because, like you guys are saying, you really like her. She had more wit than most of the actual witches in the show.
She had wit.
So for her to be dead this early, it feels too much like a fake out. But yeah,
it does feel like
maybe they're just being stupid as usual. They're not.
Maybe I'm giving them too much credit.
Or all along, that was Audrey Plaza.
Yeah,
that's possible.
But that was also stupid.
Why she did that, and then now she's following them from far behind.
Yeah, exactly.
That makes sense because the thing that will make us still keep going willingly like that. I mean, if I'm a normal neighbor, I'm not going into that basement with you.
Yeah. And also, she solved that riddle.
Yes.
Pretending to be an accident. Wine.
Yeah. Clever. So that might be a
joke. Or they could turn around and said, "Oh no, she knew what she was saying."
And nothing there was really scaring her like that. So you might be onto something.
Okay. I will give this. I gave the last 2 episodes, I think maybe 1.8 or something.
Yeah. You did. I remember.
You sound like you're taking it personal.
No. I wonder how. I wonder what score you're going to give Man U for the performance this weekend. You can carry
on. Because of that, I'm going to score this even lower.
That's your problem.
So I'm going to give this a 1.5.
Okay.
Give this a 1.5. Yeah. Again, what hurts?
He
gave it a. What did you give?
I give it
we gave it 2.5.
Yeah, I give it 2.5.
Yeah, you can make it a 1.3. Make it 1.3.
Honestly, I'm tempted to.
3.
Yes, 3. Yes.
Because you are giving it on this. Okay. Anyway. All right. Okay. Yes. So what every time while I'm watching this, while I've been watching episode 1, 2, and 3, all that keeps coming to mind is they wasted money doing this stuff. They really should have. Like, this is money that you're wasting. You're doing 9 episodes of this stuff. Who asked for this? But okay. Moving on to The Penguin, episode 2.
Yes.
The Inside Man. Today, you've seen this one. Do you want to give us a quick?
I love this episode.
Okay.
The Penguin is an amazing show. Let's start off from there. It's how you make a proper villain spin-off show, unlike the nonsense we've been talking about so far. But yeah. So
agreed.
Yes. We kick things off from where we left last week. We start off this episode with Christine Milotti, that's Sophia.
Yep.
Having a dream and a flashback. We learn a bit of her history. She was apparently a serial killer known as the Angerman and has been killing women. Previously, I think about 7 women she had killed. I found that very interesting. Yeah.
First, a serial killer to a serial killer that kills women. Like
kills women.
That kills women. I don't think I've ever seen that.
Yeah. Exactly. And I'm not even sure all the women she killed are of age because of the way her friend reacted when she was talking to her child.
That was weird to me because I was like, okay, I just thought that was weird. But go on, sorry.
Well,
it's one of 2 things. Either she saw her friend's initial reaction and tried to use it to threaten her, or
I saw that. I
saw that. But also, maybe her friend's initial reaction is also because of what the kind of people she had killed before. But yeah, we don't know what she was.
The fact that she's from Arkham. She's clearly a nut job.
Case, yeah.
Anybody would pull a child. That woman's action is not unnatural. She should have tried to control it a lot better so that it's not so obvious. Because you don't want to show a nut job that you think she's a nut job. If you know what I mean.
Exactly. Especially when you are talking to the nut job that you know is a nut job, and then now we're going to plan a girls trip together. And you're like, okay, so yes, there's that aspect as well. But yeah, we learn a bit more about her and how she's dealing with the fact that her family is this thing called her uncle is taking over the family business, and who shuts her down immediately that she should just go and leave. That was a really cool exchange. There's also an exchange that happened earlier on with the psychologist she's seeing, who clearly has the hots for her. Like from the calming down sequence.
Where have we seen that guy before? Where have we seen that guy before?
Yeah, I can't. I recognize the guy, but I don't know where from.
I don't know where I've seen him before.
Shades. He was in not Iron Fist, the other one, Power Man, Luke Cage.
Okay.
He was Mahershala Ali's right-hand man in Luke Cage. He used to wear glasses. He was calling himself Shades there. Okay, don't worry.
Okay.
Yeah, but I know this guy from somewhere.
Yeah, he was in the cage. Sorry, go on.
Okay, so
that was a very by the way, that was a very inappropriate scene.
Very.
You mean as the thingy? I mean, hugging her.
The way he was, there was
hugging her and trying to get her to calm down.
Yeah.
And it was well done. Like when it started, at first it's like psychologists, maybe they have a close relationship. Then as it went on, you realize that this guy is clearly this thing. Then we get to the part where she notices him looking at her lips, and you don't have to see anything. You see her reaction when she realizes what he's trying to do, and she stands up and leaves him. And then she gives that really good line where he says, "Oh, you are safe. You are safe here." And she goes, "No, I'm home." And that kind of writing, it just elevates for me, it's these little things that elevate his story. But yeah. So we dig more into our backstory. Then also as that is happening, we also get more of Penguin and his own scheming as he tries to push the Maroni family into fighting the Falcons. It goes to the prison to meet them.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. He succeeded. Like they actually want to, they just want an excuse not to. Like the lady that is in charge on the outside for the Maroni, that's I think his sister or cousin or whatever. What's her name?
I thought that was
she's also a popular actress.
It was Maroni's wife or something.
Wife or his wife,
Agatha,
maybe.
Oh, that's the girl.
That's Agatha. Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
I was surprised to see her in this show. I was like,
I was surprised. I was like, oh,
I didn't know she was here either. I didn't know she was here either.
Yeah. This show is full of quality. What's this thing called? Like you don't expect. Yeah, but okay. So what's this thing called? There's that happening on the wayside, and
can I say
he manages to convince? Yeah.
No, I'll save it until you finish.
No, continue. You can interrupt me. Yeah,
I like that. I like there's something that's when Penguin goes back to the prison, and Maroni's there with his son and his wife, and Maroni's like, "You think you're smart, Abby? You've now forced us to go to war with the Falcones, or you think that you can make us go to war with Falcone?" And then Penguin is like, yeah, like we had to, like I'm sorry, I had to do it. We have to. Those guys are weak. Blah 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 blah. By the way, I see that you're wearing the ring.
Yeah.
So if you remember the last episode, he left the ring for Falcone, and it just goes to show that he's actually he's a sly but very good judge of character. If that makes any sense.
Yeah.
So he's a very, very, very good judge of character.
Who are you talking about now?
He will appeal to your proud. I'm talking about Penguin.
Okay.
If you are a proud person, he will appeal to your sense of pride. That no, you can't. Or if you are someone that is downtrodden, like Sophia, he'll be like, you can't let this guy say this, man. Alberto would never have taken this. Remember, I loved Alberto.
He's a weasel.
Yeah, he is.
He's a weasel.
I mean, he forced the guy's hand, and then when he now comes back to see Maroni, he's like, I see that you are taking the credits by wearing the ring.
Yeah.
Because he knows that Maroni cannot not wear that ring.
Wait, Maroni can't go around now and acting like he.
Because
people have already become
whether or not he likes it. Yeah, exactly. Whether or not he likes it, it's now props for him. It's a ring that's been out of his family for like a full generation.
I do have an issue. I do have an issue with this episode. I won't lie.
I'll say one issue I have as well.
I have an issue with the end of the episode. Actually,
yeah. I have an issue with the
issue with that end.
The basement bit.
Yes.
I didn't like it. Go on.
Okay.
Yeah.
It felt like it felt like Shogun. Sorry, go on.
Exactly. You hit the nail on the spot there with what happened there. But yes, so what's her name again? Sophia is trying to figure out what happened to her brother. She gets a detective to do that. Now, while she's doing that, Penguin is setting up, because he promised the Marines that they can hit the drops and he will give them the routes for that.
Yep.
So it's the shipment of drugs.
Okay.
And due to
yes.
some shenanigans, he has to ride with the
Can
he
I
has
just
to
say,
ride with the drugs. Yeah.
When they were talking about it, it was like the first one, waste them, don't worry, I'll be the second one.
I knew it was going to be the first one.
It's not like Better Call Saul, where no matter what, the guy can plan from today to tomorrow. One unplanned something is going to happen that will put him in danger. But I loved the bit where he's in that truck and you can see his mind.
The stress,
clocking.
It was super alert. Like
how am I going to come out of this yawa? Sorry, go on.
In that moment, I didn't know what he would do.
I didn't
know what he would do.
I knew he was going to kill those guys. I knew.
No, I didn't know.
Oh, I knew.
I knew.
Yeah, I knew.
Because for example, the truck was filled with more people than they expected, than those ones expected to be there, because the bosses said, okay, you know what, we need to move more people.
We need to
more muscle. Yeah. So in that moment, when he left the front, he took out the back seat. I knew, okay, he's protecting himself. But was it going to turn against the Falcones in that scene, or the Marones in that scene? I wasn't sure. So when he started shooting these guys, I was like, oh wait, why are you doing this? You're not sure if you have enough guys to take on those who have enough guys to take on them. Then when they shot Evad and they realized the tide was turning, he quickly switched and he killed the driver. Came out and killed the last guy.
Basically, this is why I knew what he was going to do. Every time he was in danger, he would clear the danger. He would clear the area of any danger. It doesn't matter if it was Falcone or Maroni. When he finds himself in a situation, he will switch, and then so he protected himself. And then when that guy came in, you know that they will come and spread that place. So he quickly killed all of those guys in the car, and they said, "Listen, no, please don't shoot. It's me. Kill that guy." And then when they come out and go, these guys are losing that battle in that scene, but they've already got the drop. He just quickly killed that other guy. This guy. I think this is my main issue at the moment. With he's thinking too much on his feet. And some of the things I start thinking, my God, guy, how many times are you going to get away with this? How many times are you going to get away with this? I would. Yeah, go on. Yeah, go on.
No, sorry. I would give him that sequence in the. Yes, I'll give him that sequence for the drops.
In the drop, yes,
I would. I'll give him that sequence because that shows thinking on his feet. Like he was making. I know myself. I can't make that kind of split second changing of mind like that, because I would still be thinking a bit more long term. Who do I want to align with long term? But it showed some quick instinct thinking. It's like later on when we get to the basement parts that it starts becoming
that it starts
weird.
To unravel a little bit.
I think and this is my issue with him. One, he has this expectation of is it Victor? Yeah, it's Victor, isn't it?
Yes, Victor.
Yes.
He has this expectation of him to do certain things that, okay, this guy he's not at this level now. How he's meant to do what without him getting caught types, you know. So I thought,
that's dropping the diamonds in the car.
Yeah.
I'm like, you could have, like, it's easier to tell him to go and break into his home. We know he's here. Break into his home and go and plant it there. That's a much easier sell.
Guys, are you joking? You know that? Are you forgetting that in episode 1, this guy said that Victor should cut off somebody's head? Do you know how?
Oh, there's no
head, dead or alive.
The difference between that is that there is no danger.
Yeah.
Like the act itself, the act itself is disgusting. but like there's no inherent risk.
Yeah, if you do it in the same area, do it. But this one, you're going to break in the middle of gangsters, go and break the account and plan stuff.
What?
Like,
what are you thinking? This does not make sense.
Yeah, and then the whole guy in the basement going down there, that was way too easy for
like even the way he overheard that it's in the basement.
Yeah,
I'm like, this is very convenient for you to know that it's in the basement.
Question.
That whole sequence was
the cop.
Yeah,
I thought it was going to be bullet.
That was too coincidental as well. The fact that cop was also the cop that told him.
What? Wait, that told him what?
You know, the cop Sophia asked to investigate.
Yeah.
Yes.
Was also one informed. Just happened to be also Penguin's informants.
No.
He wasn't Penguin's.
Yes.
No, it wasn't.
What do you mean? It wasn't.
We wasn't Penguin's informants. Okay, where did he inform Penguin of what?
He's the one who told him that he delivered the body.
No, Penguin overheard.
No, he didn't tell Penguin. The family of Maronis called Penguin for a meeting and told him, your people stole our body, our guy.
Then he overheard them.
So that's when Penguin knew. Then he came down. Then when he got to the building, to the party, he now overheard the phone call between Sophia and...
That cop called Penguin.
He didn't call Penguin.
He didn't call Penguin.
Don't worry. I'll cut the thing for you and send it to you.
So let me show you. Let me tell you what happened. Someone sent Penguin a message.
No, maybe I'm missing one, but he called Penguin. There's a scene where he called Penguin. And I
said, in this episode?
Yes. I said, why is it cop? So, why is it this cop is now calling Penguin as well?
Okay,
I'm missing that scene completely.
Because
yes. I'm pretty sure I didn't speak with Penguin at all.
I'm going to look for that scene.
But even if he speaks with Penguin, it's not far-fetched like that too. Because the cop works for his father.
It's more locked again. No, to me, it's more locked.
It's not. This one is not locked because if the cop worked for the father and Penguin was the right-hand man, Penguin would probably have of Carmine. It makes sense. So I'm saying that even if, but I didn't see that, but even if that happened,
it makes sense that the cop would just decide to call him and not call.
No. Call who? Call Sophia?
Call Penguin.
No, but okay,
why do you feel you need to do that?
When are you saying the cop called Penguin?
No, the thing is, you don't know. You haven't told us what he called him to tell him. So find that scene.
Yeah, I'll find it. Yeah,
to give us a bit more context.
I will.
So that whole basement scene could have been a bit tidier. It could have been a bit tidier because him going to see Evad and Evad not being guarded is not possible.
She has only one guard. At that point in time, Sophia only had that guard.
Sorry.
The door will be locked.
Even if you have
the door isn't locked. But
even if you have one main man, there's no way that main man doesn't have his own series.
Today you won't do that. It's not. No.
You have one man. You want to be running show.
No, it's not possible. Yeah. Go and get two boys, station them outside that.
Even that man self because he was standing guard and Luca called him before he leaves with Luca to go and answer a question with Luca that he would have called somebody to guard that.
No. That was sloppy there.
That was bad.
The fact that the cop literally brings the guy, like, isn't the guy guarded or like? I just thought that was, okay, he's not a VIP or celebrity.
Well, they didn't show.
Evan would not just be left.
Yeah, they didn't show how he did it, but
hospital.
They didn't show how he did it, but
IV.
But he actually, let's think about this. I feel I might give him out for that. This guy is still a servant cop in Gotham, right? Or am I wrong?
Yeah, he's a detective. He's a detective.
Yeah. And we know Gotham is very corrupt.
Yes, highly so.
Yeah. So I can see a scenario where
No, I'm not saying it's not possible. I just it was too tidy. I
think it's meant to show how corrupt Gotham is. Like he's so corrupt. This cop can walk into the hospital and grab a criminal and just send him, and nobody gives a shit.
That cop was doing drugs in the open.
Yeah.
That's how bad I was genuinely hoping that he would be Bullock. So
He looks like Bullock.
I don't think he is. But
he's got that Bullock.
He looks like Bullock.
That Bullock side, I would have really liked
it. Yeah.
So there's a bit where Victor stops and looks at a missing poster or missing posters on the Disney.
Yep.
Is that something that was like they show it for like a split second?
His friend. His friend is
No,
shot.
it's him. It's him and
guy. No, his guy that was shot by Sophia. His friend, is that the one? Or
are you sure? I thought it was him and his caretaker because someone is calling him. Is it Graciela is calling him as well? That he doesn't pick the call.
Graciela. I thought that would be like.
I thought it was a picture of him and his caretaker that his mom is looking for him and he's refusing to go back or something.
Oh, do you know
that was my takeaway from that?
Okay, but my question is, why would you do that? Why would you just call your girl?
Because I didn't get why
you don't want
someone was calling him. Okay.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay. I just
assumed there was someone calling him and he didn't pick it. Yeah.
I just assumed it was his friend that was shot. That's what that's what I thought it was. Instantly I saw that poster. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Interesting.
Did you guys catch? There was one guy in the party. This is an off tangent that looked like this guy from Succession. When Sophia walks into the funeral home, and everybody's looking at her, it looked exactly like a scene out of Succession.
It did look Matthew McFadden. Would not be out of place at all.
Well,
yeah.
Saying that, did you all catch the Godfather scene?
Which one?
The classic. Oh, come on! When they excluding you from the family discussion and they close the door.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes. I
just laughed at
it does have very, very, and that's one thing as well. I don't know how I feel about this. They say the family a lot, and I was like, okay, we get it. It's like they said. I'm the head of this family. I'm like, okay, we get it.
But in a way, I allow it because I think that's how the Italians talk.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. No, you're right. Exactly. I did.
Right. Question.
I was just like, okay. I get it. It feels like you're
right. The Moroni family.
Yes.
The wife is not Italian now.
No, she's not now. She's Farsi or she's Persian.
And there's a lot of them in that family that was speaking Farsi.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe
the boy as well.
Yeah. So is this an Italian family or a Farsi family? So
it's an Italian family. Maroni married her.
He married.
Yeah, okay. And then she brings her own muzzle as well, or her own family as well.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. Yeah, because you know that there is actually a very strong drug trade in Iran as well. So
of course, of course.
Yeah. So
they probably it's safe to assume that they have their own mafia version or something. Yeah. There was something I wanted to. There was a bit where Penguin does something, and I'm trying to. I can't. There's some quick thinking that he exhibits somewhere that
where he fights with Viti.
Well, when he picks a fight with
where he fights with Castillo.
Not the Viti.
Not the knife. Okay.
But that was good. Not the Viti fight, because I thought he was going to put plenty of Viti.
That's what I first thought.
So I liked the switcheroo that he planted it on her right hand guy. Yeah. Is it Castillo? Yeah, that's his name. Yeah. So ergo now she has no choice but to lean on him as her right hand man.
That's my problem.
Go on.
She obviously does not trust this guy.
Yeah.
Like she has been smelling the bullshit from him. So for her to switch like that, to say, you know what, I have nobody else. Yeah.
Today, she has nobody else.
Yeah, but so and
the only support that she has, she's literally just trusts the person.
Yeah.
This is not a game that you can play solo.
Yeah. So
it's not a solo game.
So which, to be honest, makes the move of Penguin not planting on Viti but planting on Castillo.
On Castillo, exactly.
Doubly clever.
Yeah,
my biggest issue is what Tunis pointed out. Not just doesn't Sophia not trust him. Yes. The Marine don't trust him. The Oga, none of them trust him. And this guy is making all these moves. So my mind is, Oga, how long before you die? If I was Vicky, I will leave town.
Okay, but this is If you were who?
Vicky or
Victor.
I would have left. left town years ago.
I agree, but Victor is what, 17?
Yeah. But this guy is barely.
He's 17.
Penguin is
barely. I know. But
Victor is trying to rise.
I think
Penguin is trying to make.
You go on.
I know I might be over rationalizing this, and I understand that, but please just let me know. But this is someone that's finally shown you trust. That's okay. He's almost giving him a level of Stockholm syndrome where I could have killed you, but I don't kill you. Now I've made you, and that's why he's always telling him these stories. That myself, one guy picked me for gutter, talks to me can drive in car. I don't have to drive. I now learned over the weekend. He's
okay.
I don't know how to pulling the boy into his circle.
But that story he said
it could be real, it could be false.
No,
because I don't trust.
It's real.
No, but that effect
is the one that planted the FBI.
Yeah, but that story had a different effect on that kid than Penguin felt. The question that kid asked was very pointed.
Yes.
And the way Penguin said, "Oh no," I go, this guy.
A week later, he was found out, and
So that guy thinking, "Oh, guy, everybody that's close to you seems to be falling by the wayside."
But that boy is not going anywhere.
Yeah,
the guy gave that boy a kid.
I know it's not in terms of the show. But what I'm saying is, at the moment now, this episode pushed Penguin survival for me slightly on the edge of unbelievability. The way he's navigating, the way he's so quick and you're burning too many bitches. You're doing too much.
Penguin is doing right now is what Saul does in Better Call Saul.
I don't know. He's more reckless.
They
almost have this guy. They almost stabbed him literally. And luckily, he had a fight on him. Again, luckily.
Yeah, but I agree with you. I agree with you, but it's the same. It's the same principle as even the first episode where he's literally being tortured when Victor sends the guy's body. Back in. So it's that kind of show. Yeah, it's that kind of show.
Yeah, but my problem is the show's also portraying as very hard-gritted. And I don't mind happening once, but having twice in 2 episodes.
Remember,
it'll happen a lot.
Yeah, I'm missing something about Penguin and the way people see him in this show is that everybody knows Penguin is a slime ball.
Yes.
There's nobody in this show that doesn't think Penguin would betray them at the first opportunity. But yet he's still around, and he's been around for a while because everybody thinks he's useful enough that they can manage him. That they can manage him. So it's not as if it's all these things that are happening around him. It's not as if it's new behavior. It's just that he always has this level of plausibility and deniability, and this is how he has been living his life. I'm almost sure when he said his former boss, Punchy, got picked up by the FBI for selling information.
It was him.
Yeah.
I'm almost it was the one that did that and set that up.
Of course.
Yeah. So he has this.
He is Larata. Yeah. He works for Larata, and he's Larata himself.
So, So when he's acting this way, it's like they're almost conditioned to expect this kind of behavior. But they always just have the feeling that, I have a hold on him. Meanwhile, it was Kama and Falcone that maybe had that real hold over him or had something on him that these ones don't have. Because even Moroni in the prison scene was like, you are this guy that has betrayed me before multiple times. And you're still coming back to me with this deal. But the deal is too sweet. It's too sweet.
Exactly. Sorry, go on. Sorry.
That's my point. That it's So when the person talking about it being unbelievable, I'm like, I agree. It might be unbelievable. They are used to the.
At no points has anyone, short of maybe his mom, in this show, said something like he's trustworthy or trusted him. Everybody, everywhere he goes, everybody knows he's a slime ball. Even when he called Castillo and he was like, "Hey, Castillo, no hard feelings, right?" Something.
The look he gave him.
The look he gave was like, even his look. Sorry, he looks slimy.
It's smarmy. It's
he's very ingrating. Hey, boss, is there anything else you want me to do for you? People
also,
like that, those kind of ego kind of behavior, they are just useful. That's the problem.
I like the element. There's one element they showed in this one quick scene where I thought, okay, this guy is a bit his disability. He hates people taking pity on him for it.
Like it.
When that car slowed down for him, when that car slowed down for him, his reaction to that car made me laugh.
When that what? Oh, the car.
He's crossing the road, waddling, and then the car slowed down for the part. He got angry. Whoa, just go! Don't wait for me. Like, why are you pitying me?
Why are you pitying me? Yeah. He's a very smarmy, very sly character.
I wonder how you pulled that girl.
Money now.
Yeah, that's
no. It's not just money. The thing about girls like that. Sorry, I don't mean to speak for girls like that, but I feel.
But speak for them.
People like that. No, I'm not speaking for them. But people like that, maybe they've seen that behind the veneer of fine boy, nice suits, blah 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 blah, pieces of shit. But if Oswald is someone who he has charisma, slimy charisma, perhaps,
he's a piece of shit.
And she's not exactly like Virgin Snow. So
yeah, but she seems like a good person. Let's forget her job.
I don't think she's.
I don't think so.
No. Yeah,
I agree with you on that.
I said she seems like a good person. Penguin looks like a scumbag. A scumbag.
No, I know, but why do you think she?
Why do you think she seems like a good person? Because I don't get that vibe at all.
No, that's what I got. She seems like slightly put together, a bit more put together than So that's what.
Yeah, she has Ross girls. So to your point, there's something else. I don't see where Victor has to go.
You tell.
His home is underwater.
When I made that statement, I was always saying it in terms of I think Penguin is just too risky. I don't think Victor's gonna leave because he's whipped. I don't know if that's right.
That's a good word. That's a good word. Yeah, that's a good word.
He's whipped. Yeah. So I don't really think of it. But what I was saying is, if it was me, and I see you the way you're operating, I said, in my mind, boy. You can't last a week.
Your experiences are so different.
Yeah.
Also, your home is not underwater. You don't come from the rough side of the tracks. Yeah. Have you ever boosted somebody's tires before? This guy is coming from somewhere that's the go house.
Yeah, but okay. I guess that's another issue I have.
Yeah, go.
The kid looks too fine a boy.
Too fresh.
He doesn't look like a street boy at all.
That boy. You are a funny guy, Sha.
What?
Like,
does he give you street boys?
Do you know how street boys look now?
You don't, like
street boys, they dress well. They are street boys and they are street boys.
Today, in on this point, trust me, I know street boys.
That guy looks. They are street boys.
No, it does. Okay, Kex, to Darkmore's point, it doesn't look tough. It doesn't look like he has seen something.
It's not toughness. Is it toughness you mean?
Not his look, but not his fine boy, soft boy kind of thing.
This guy, from what they try to portray, is from the ends.
Yes.
He has his little crew.
Yes.
But he just looks like a soft boy now. Doesn't look like a tough guy at all.
The fact that
compare to this guy from Supercell.
Supercell.
The young boys school from Supercell. The way
they look. Those are shit now.
Compare him to this guy. This guy looks like the one that goes to private school.
Okay. The invisible boy.
Yeah. This guy looks like he goes to private school compared to those kids. So I get where that was coming from when he says that it doesn't seem how it looks.
I don't really see it, Shabba. Okay, fair enough.
But but this is a guy that also wants to rise in this crime family. He's not like Kex, he's not an innocent person. Victor. He's happy. When he was talking to that girl, he was kind of proud he was the driver of.
He was the driver of the. He's been seduced by the lifestyle. We've seen this in so many movies. Like we've seen this in so many series where an innocent. all these Goodfellas, this thing is always an innocent person gets seduced into the lifestyle because he looks at these guys. I want to be a wise guy. Yeah, sorry, go on.
Yeah, I'm not saying this guy is that innocent because I think when he was telling,
I don't know. We see him the first time we see him, he's stealing this thing now. He's a petty criminal.
No, I mean when he was telling what's his name, Penguin, when Penguin was about to kill him, and also that I have ambition, I want to be like you. I don't think, I don't think he was just saying it out of survival that I'm saying anything to survive. I think he genuinely wants that as well.
Yeah.
So that's where I read that scene. But yeah.
Okay. Any more call outs of this episode? The Inside Man?
No, not for me. Not for me.
Okay. For me. I wish I could remember what it was that I was thinking about. His mom. What do we think about his mom? I don't like her.
Nah.
I did not like the scene.
I don't like the scene. I don't like the dementia bits. I feel it's been overdone.
Yeah. Also, I think. Okay. I tell you why I didn't like that scene. There's so many ways that scene could handle. A landlord's calling you that your mom's on the street, and you bribe your mom to keep an eye on her. Is that his job? Your mom. Why can't you hire somebody to? I just find the whole thing. The whole thing just didn't ring true to me. I didn't like it. I felt, to be honest, for some weird reason, I kind of felt pissed off on behalf of the landlord.
I get you.
That scene would have been 100% better if it was somebody had hired as a nurse to take over.
I feel he could have simply hired a nurse. I completely agree with that. But it depends on how stubborn his mom is.
No,
which is why it's better you hire somebody.
Yeah, you hired a nurse.
Yeah, but it's
stubborn. Hired a nurse, and the nurse is not living in the house with the mother. Like nurse is living next door. Like in my mind, that scene, if the man and the nurse you hired to take care of the
that's the landlord's job. I agree.
Yeah, so he's got his own life, he's doing his own stuff, and you are trying to tell him to be looking at your mom as a side hustle.
Yeah,
the guy left fed up already.
No, the guy is fed up now. I mean, the money is good because obviously I think he gave him like a couple of hundred. The money is good, but it's just.
You know what? I can never work out what those bundles are. I wish I could.
No, I can't either. I have to literally see the number because they all look alike to me. Like, exactly. They all look the same to me.
I think is that because I know when you have a bundle, it's meant to be 100 or something, right?
No, not necessarily. If you have 50s, you can have 50s, you can have 20s. I don't know. Yeah, it's just their money is weird. Okay, so
shout out to all American fans. Your money is weird. Yeah, I couldn't tell.
We're ignoring all the American.
Is that a stack of 10s? Is that a stack of 100? I just I can never tell without because we're so used to looking at the colors of the money.
Yeah, the colors. Yeah, exactly. Or even the size.
We keep things simple.
So anything else that we today that will
not from me.
Okay.
No, I don't think we've covered anything.
Yeah, I just want to make a point that I still think Sophia, the actress, is brilliant.
She's very good. She's very good at playing crazy.
Yeah.
She's very good at playing crazy, and I can't wait for VT's
to get it.
No, to get it, yes, because you cannot be sleeping with your boss's wife. Like, I mean, that is.
It wasn't the boss's wife before, sir. It was one random person. And that was not even in the line of takeover. It wasn't his boss's wife before. When he was sleeping with her.
It was a Falcone now.
Sorry, but it wasn't. I'm almost sure the uncle. It wasn't next in line. It was just Uncle Swagman next door that handles money.
So it's okay to.
Okay. I see what you mean. Okay, but you can't sleep.
It wasn't as dangerous as it is now.
But Uncle Swagman is still your senior in the organization now.
I'm not like
which is why they held it because they knew it was hot material. Which is why
because it was Carmen that held it.
Yes,
I think it's going to get you in trouble one day because I don't know.
It's not in the hands of Maroni, right?
What? It's now in
Maroni. In the hands of Maroni.
Yeah. Maroni's wife. Yeah, Maroni's wife. So that is going to come back to bite him in the ass. That's for sure. Yeah. And I like that guy. I like the actor so much, but the guy knows how to play.
Is it Michael Kelly? I think that's his name.
Kelly. You're right. You're very right.
Kelly. Yeah.
You know the character.
I love all these characters from House of Cards to Person of Interest.
Yeah.
He plays this same type of. It was in Person of Interest. It was a CIA agent in like.
I've not watched it.
I've not watched it yet.
I never watched it as well.
It was in Person of Interest, yeah. So
yeah, he's in Jack Ryan. He was in
exactly.
Arts. He was in what's that one?
West Wing.
Like that HBO one.
He was
in West Wing.
Yeah.
He was in Newsroom. I think it was in Newsroom as well. Why do I feel like it was?
I think so.
But he's so good. Yeah, he's so good. Okay, time to grade. I'll go first on this one. I'll give this a 4. Not as high as last week, but still thoroughly enjoyable because that bit in the middle there kind of. I can start to see a little bit of Colin Farrell in him, in his mannerisms. Yeah, in the way he looks, the way he does his head. You know, I can see some of Sugar. I don't know. Have you guys seen the Colin Farrell series Sugar?
No.
No.
Okay, it's quite good. Red, you're saying something.
I saw it. I thought we recommended it to you to watch, right? We actually told you to watch it.
I don't remember.
It's on sci-fi-ish at the end.
Sci-fi-ish?
There's a
in this. What sugar is in like the sugar you eat?
That's the name of the series we call it.
That's the name of the series, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna look.
Yeah, it's detective noir, like then eventually goes sci-fi-ish. I wouldn't spoil it for you yet. I think you'll like it.
Oh, 2024. Oh, it's new.
We mentioned it. Yeah, we mentioned it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we talked about it.
Okay. All right. I might grab that then.
Yes, so a 4 from me. Today.
Okay.
I'll give it a 4 as well.
Today,
I'm with you on. Yeah, I'll give it a 4. I'm with you 100% on this.
So that one.
I gave it 4 last week, so I'm giving it 3.7 this week.
Okay.
So of the slight, my slight believability factor creeping in for me. But still a good show without any shadow of a doubt. Still enjoying it.
Yeah.
Go on.
I'm happy we are watching a show where the complaints we have are nitpicks. And not flaw defining.
Yeah.
But whenever I worry that the nitpicks in the first episode, I didn't have any nitpick at all. I had 0.
Yeah. No, but it feels like the kind of show that will hold up.
I'm sorry. Yes. I as long as it just doesn't fall on its face. My
worry is if he keeps on doing this thing where he is escaping death by 2 seconds and somebody look that will start to bug me. If this is the last time it happens, I'm fine. But if it's next episode, somebody's got his knife and then somebody comes in quickly, how many times now?
It's that kind of show that he will be escaping death constantly, and he'll be constantly out thinking, and he has to be sharp.
So some I don't mind, like the way they shoot out. I don't mind that. I don't mind all of that. It's I just happen to have someone here that will save me this time around. Or the car arrived just in the nick of time. Anyway, we'll see. But so far, so slight niggle for me now. I just hope it doesn't get bigger. So 3.7.
Okay, cool. So that's it this week. Next week.
What about Red?
Oh, Red hasn't seen it.
No, I've not seen it. No, that's why I was quiet.
He's not seen it. Yeah.
Red hasn't seen it. Yeah. So next, I hear that Joker is dropping on Friday.
Yeah.
Today
is it Friday?
I think it's
soon. Yeah, I think it's Friday. And then they made a fatal error. When I was booking to watch the Crooked Man, I just saw Joker. I said, check, it's out. So I ordered to book it. I don't know what at View. I just double looked at it. I just realized they're showing all the Batman films.
Oh, you showed that been?
So they showed the old Joker. They're showing Batman, the Batman as well. It's out as well in the cinema at the moment. So, okay.
Boy, do I love that scene. I like that film a lot. Yeah, so it's coming out. It's dropping this Friday. So we'll be reviewing Joker 2 next week, as well as the next episode of Agatha All Along and The Penguin. It's a good show. It's a very, very good show. Like, I even like the end credits. Like, I actually listened to the song at the end credits. Okay, guys, thank you so much for listening. Remember to rate, like, subscribe. Naija's Geeking Out on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. I think we're on TikTok now as well.
Yes, we are.
We're everywhere.
We're everywhere.
Not yet Snapchat.
So everywhere. What? Sorry.
Not Snapchat yet.
Not. Gosh, yes. That will.
There are way too many social medias out there.
No, sorry. I think we can skip Snapchat. It's not meant for that kind of stuff.
This be episode 202 and Red. See you next week. Red.
I'll see you guys next week. That was relatively painless.
Relatively. So then.
Yeah, guys. See you next week. Man, you fans. Well, hopefully next week is 4-0, maybe 5, but we'll be happy to that 3-0. But yes,
put down that pipe, this man.
Am I the one smoking pipe, or you guys smoking pipe that you think you have hope this season?
That one.
Thanks, listeners, for once again listening to us. And unlike Old Trafford, this is the real theatre of the dreams. See you later.